welcome back to another video. So obviously if you read that title, I'm sure you want to know just how obsessed I was.
Very.
Now when I say obsessed, I don't mean like I had posters of her face all over the place and I was kissing her face every 10 seconds or something like that.
Nah.
I just mean like there was not a day that went by when I wasn't listening to her music, watching an interview of hers on YouTube. I watched her movie
every single day.
That's what I mean by obsessed. Now I believe this was back in the year of 2012. I was sitting in the living room with my sister and I was actually watching one of my favorite actresses do a cover to one of Selena's songs called Amor Prohibido.
Amor Prohibido.
I hope I said that right. So yeah, she was singing the song and toward the end of it, there was a picture of Selena that popped up with these big angel wings, and at the bottom of it, it said, "You were such an inspiration to me, truly wish I could have met you." I was just confused, like I didn't know. I just thought she was doing a cover of someone's song, which she was, but I didn't know that she had passed away. So obviously since we had listened to a song that had to do with Selena, other things in my YouTube recommendations popped up. So I watched a few and then I decided I wanted to watch regular TV. And I put it on LMN, which was my favorite station at the time. I just loved watching that station. And just so happened, the Selena movie was actually going to play. How ironic, we listened to all these songs with Selena and now the Selena movie's about to play. So the movie came on, me and my sister watched the whole movie, and sure enough, I fell in love with the movie. First off, I just want to say that I feel like Jennifer Lopez did an amazing job playing and portraying Selena's life. It made me more of a fan of Jennifer Lopez than I already was. And overall, it just made me a fan of Selena. Watching her story, listening to her music, it just truly made me a fan. She was such a beautiful person and I like her music. I love listening to all kinds of music, so I was truly a fan. Of course, toward the end of the movie, I cried. And if you haven't seen the end of the Selena movie, then, you know, you won't truly get what I'm talking about. But it goes from, you know, the actors to the real Selena and just images and clips of her throughout her life before she passed away. And it was just so beautiful, and
I cried my little heart out
because I just could not believe like she was not here. After watching her movie, I instantly got back on YouTube and I looked up all the songs that I heard from the movie. But my favorite one was Como la Flor.
Como me duele.
I played that song the rest of that day and every day after that. So of course, you know, I know that song from beginning to end. Don't need the lyrics on the screen. I know all of her songs. Yes, in Spanish and of course the ones in English. I am just a true fan of Selena. But Como la Flor is my favorite song. I was actually truly saddened by her death. Because I became such a fan of her, I always thought about meeting her, but then it would hit me that because she's not here anymore, I would never get the chance to meet her. And it was just sad. She was such a good person. I just felt like it was so unfair and it was wrong. And just so many things would go through my mind and I would cry. And I would sit and think of just how much of an impact this woman who I've never met before, how much she had on me and how much she still has on people and children today. Like, just she was truly an inspirational person.
Just how can you not love Selena?
Selena followed me everywhere I went. When I was in school, I was always talking about Selena, always humming her music. Somebody would be asking me what I was singing. I can remember, I believe this was my 8th grade year, I was in Spanish class and my Spanish teacher was passing out these little lyric sheets. She would pass out lyric sheets every day and it would have the Hispanic lyrics to a Hispanic song on there and we would have to fill in the blanks to the song. This day in particular, she passed out
Lyrics to a Selena song.
and I believe the song was Bitty Bitty Bum Bum. So I flew through that before she even finished passing out the rest of the lyric sheets to the rest of the class. I think she still had like 3 more rows to go down and I was already done.
Boom, 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 boom.
She had to come back over to my row for something and she happened to look over my shoulder and was like,
how did you fill out this lyric sheet? I haven't even played the song yet.
and I looked at her like,
I love Selena.
and she was like, okay. So when she walked away, people in my row was looking like, oh, well, let me see your music sheet. Let me see yours. How did you do that? Let me see yours. Let me see yours. Like, it was crazy. So yeah, that's when everybody started to see like, oh wow, like you really love Selena. Like,
Duh.
there were times when people would actually find themselves being critical of me because I was such a fan of her, or like I could actually sing her songs in Spanish. So you know, there would be people who were like,
Oh my gosh, you think you all that because you can sing a Selena song in Spanish.
and I would just look at them like, okay. But closed-minded people always think things like that. I can remember for my 15th birthday, I actually wanted Selena on my cake. Now I know some of y'all are thinking,
Wow, you wanted her on your cake? That's a little weird.
even my aunt was questioning my sexuality and asking me if I was lesbian.
Whoa, now, wait a minute.
That never crossed my mind when I was thinking of having Selena on my cake. Again, I was just a true fan and I wanted to celebrate my birthday the way I wanted to celebrate my birthday, so I wanted a picture of Selena on my cake. And at this time, I'm turning 15 years old, so I'm well aware of what I'm into, what I was interested in, and I was definitely interested in males. Boys have crushes on boys and all of that. Like, nothing in that nature, like nothing of my sexuality crossed my mind when I wanted Selena on my cake. But you know, that's just what she thought. So I didn't end up putting her picture on my cake, but I did end up getting a better surprise. My cousin actually owned the Selena movie, and at the time, before they took it down, because I don't believe it's up anymore, I was watching the Selena movie all the time on YouTube, and my cousin actually had the movie. So I begged and pleaded, like, can I please have the Selena movie? I would really appreciate if you let me have this movie. And she was like,
You do know I like the Selena movie too.
and I'm like,
Yeah, but you don't like it as much as me.
so I threw a little bit of going back and forth, and she obviously knew how much I love Selena. She let me have the movie. And yes, I watch this movie every day. I'm probably gonna watch it once I finish this video. From 2012 all the way up to today, the year of 2019, I am still a fan of Selena, always will be. Even after having my daughter, when she would cry or I wanted to put her to sleep, I would play Selena songs and it would just calm her down. She would stop crying, she would go to sleep, or she would just sit and just kind of look and just listen to the music, and I just thought it was so cute. And obviously, if you guys haven't noticed already, which I'm sure you have, I got on my Selena shirt because I can't do a video about Selena and not represent Selena. And of course, outside of having the music downloaded on my phone, I just wanted to take it back a little old school and actually own a Selena CD with all of my favorite songs on here, as you can see. My girl. So that was my story on my obsession with Selena. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you also love Selena, or if you just went through a super fan craze with any other artist, let me know down in the comments, because I want to hear about it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new, and if you aren't new and you came back, welcome back. I love you. Thank you for coming back, and I will see you guys in the next video.